A very good morning, officer. So we will wait for another couple of minutes as we are expecting few more participants to join. Let's wait for some more time. All right, then we'll start the session. All right, good morning, all of you, once again. Hope I'm audible. Sai, Afsar.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, Afsar, if I'm not wrong, you're from, I think you have already joined in the last session, if I'm not wrong. Afsar, hello. Yes. Can I have a small introduction of you, Sai?
Yeah, tell me.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes,
Am
yes,
I audible?
you're audible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a small introduction of you?
Okay, you asked for me. Sorry, I didn't actually hear that. I'm working at Infosys present.
Okay.
I just came across advanced Excel. Like I've been searching for some advanced Excel courses, and I just came across this recently.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's start the session. So as we
Yeah, sure.
have a physical participants also, let's start the session. So
Sure.
before starting the session, let me introduce about our organization first. So Excelytics, it's all Team Excelytics Private Limited, one-stop destination for training and business consulting solution. As every company has its mission, vision, and about. So you can say we are from the data analytics related training institute. The milestone and impact. You can see we are from Sales Institute from 2014. It's an ISO 9001 2015 certified training institute. All the staff we are certified trainers. The next we are tie up with the different corporate clients. One of the plus point you can see more than 30,000 plus LinkedIn connections and facilitated about 5,000 plus Microsoft certification by students who have undergone training. Trained from 2014, trained 20,000 plus professionals. Ranked one of the toppest institute from Urban Pro under Educational Institute category. As an analytics, you can see the demand present market. So we are offering courses like these are the courses we are offering: Advanced Excel, VBA, SAP, Power BI, SQL, Python, Tableau, MS Office, Tally, right? And also we provide certification courses. Certifications also we provide as one of the uh, Center for Certification. Consulting solution we provide consultancy also like Excel reporting, automation, Power BI development, dashboards and templates. So these are the reports services we provide. And then you can see training highlight. What are the training highlights? You can see we partner with colleges, corporate groups, provide real-time training, project assistance, post-training support, right? Interview support will be given. The next offer online and offline training placements as well as provide training backup sessions. So as based on the demand of the market and the students coming for the training, so we have customized some of the training packages, mostly demandable these two courses where you can see analytic power packs. So power pack is combination of a data analytics related role where you can see it covers advanced Excel, SQL, and Power BI with real-time projects. So duration will be 80 hours of duration will be there for to complete this particular package, right? Instead of going with an individual course wise, it has been set as a package. And also for recommend for freshers, those who want to go for a corporate. So this is the course where we have implemented with a customized name called as Weapon course to make you corporate ready. as every individual needs a basic knowledge of Microsoft, where you can see Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, and Outlook application, right? And also networking soft skills which needed to sustain an excellent corporate. So which covers the duration. You can see it has 50 hours of duration. So it's a core or but customized program. Individual also we can learn as well as the package wise also we can. Then next, these are the courses related topics. So our partners, where we can see we are partner with colleges. So colleges we are imparting classes for St. Joseph Degree and PG College, Hindu College for Women's, University of Hyderabad, Planet Venus and Business School, St. Mary colleges related, and the corporate clients you can see Dr. Reddy's, National Dairy Board, Development Board, Real Page, HSBC, Tata Projects, PNG, Newland. These are some of the few clients where we have employed. We have like this few more are there, right? The next, so is one of the managing CEO of our institute, Mr. Kishore. He also holds certifications, Microsoft Certified Trainer and certifications for team members. We need to update few pictures of our colleagues. Reviews from different websites. So rating and rewards you can see from Jestile, Urban Pro, and other excellence award which we have received. We are in social media. We are all in social media groups. So presently working with 4 different centers. One is register office at Amipet, Usmania University Technology Business Incubator. The next KPHB, and then last one Chicken Valley. So 4 different branches we are running. So this is about our institute as of now. Now let me introduce about myself also before starting session. So myself, Mohammad Qadir, working as an IT faculty. I have 17 plus years of experience as MS Office trainer, and also I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, certified by Microsoft Office specialist, as well as Microsoft Excel expert. Right, and also I'm a corporate trainer where I've imparted classes to all most of the corporate clients. So these are my few clients where we have imparted classes for advanced Excel and MS Office. I imparted for both government sectors as well as private sectors. So you can see from my individually, you can see these are the clients where I imparted classes. One of the biggest organization we can call it as Aditya Birla, Tata Group, Genpact, and KPMG. All right. The next Capital Land. So for financial related, you can see Bank of America, Biocop, DCB Bank, DHFL Home Loans, India Bull, right? So JLL is also one of the corporate client. And pharmacy related, you can see Sanofi, the next Agragen, right? Newland, Nutrico. These are some of the pharma related and the construction related company, right? The next social service related educate girls, Graves Cotton Limited company. Then next you can see construction, and then government sector you can see NTPC. The next Voluntary, where you can see Water and Land Management Training and Research Institute, and also I imparted classes for custom department, government custom department, right, police department. So all different clients I have imparted. So apart from this, let me share you one more. So training pictures of conducted corporate classes. Then see like we can Bharat Financial. So this particular corporate training was conducted just after COVID. temperature, pharma related company. The next, I imparted classes for civil services officers also, like we can see IRS, IPS, IES, all civil service officers. So freshers recruited once selected officers. The next, for government sectors, you can see I imparted for police department, so I'm the only individual with talent. All are police. The next, one of my biggest achievement of my career is that I'm imparting classes for not only for private different companies as well as for government sectors. From in government sectors, also imparting classes for civil service officers. One of the biggest achievement in civil services officers got an opportunity in the year 2016 to impart training for IAS level officers from in service IAS officers, not newly recruited in service IAS officers from 13 different states. The session for them was also on Excelytics. The batch of 60 participants imparted classes for 2 different batches for IS level officers. So this is about myself. So like this, these are all different clients where I imparted classes on, mostly on advanced. All right, so this is about introduction. It's okay. Now let's go to like workshop related part. So Excel. When you go with an Excel, advanced Excel, most of the participant where I've seen when they join for advanced Excel, they'll tell us that but they are already aware of basics. But when you go with some basic terminologies and practical tips, the situation part, when we come across some basic requirement, they are not aware of the basics. So what our plan is for this particular workshop, let's work out with some basic component where we can just brush up some basic tips as well as we can discuss about advanced topics also. Right. So let's discuss some basic topics where we can brush up on the skills of basic Excel. Right. So workshop, let's go with one simple example I have taken for formatting of your data. Right. So let's see. Sir, I'm audible. Are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, I think
Yes, sir, I'm there.
I was expecting you physically.
Sir, I have one question here.
Yeah.
When you have showed the introduction of Excel, Power BI, all that packages
Yes.
brochure, there I saw that advanced Excel classes would last for 80 hours.
And not advanced Excel.
50 hours.
Yes. Weapon.
Okay, it is weapon.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Weapon.
So how many hours of classes will be there for weekends? You have earlier mentioned level to 2, and today when I received the message, it was level to 1.
Yeah, it's
Will we be completing all the parts? That was my concern.
yeah.
Nothing else.
Let me clear you with this. So today we have planned for demo session as you have attended last time. Right. It's
Okay.
a demo, and from next week we'll be starting full-fledged Excel classes.
Okay.
Right. So full-fledged classes, which will be around 6 weeks.
Okay.
Because it's an customized part, only Sundays, continuously 3 hour session. So it will be planned for 6 weeks.
Okay.
Generally, it will be like about 22 days. 22 days it will to complete, because it's a only 1 hour session. To complete that particular entire course, it may take 22 days. But as we have for weekend classes, continue three hours, so there won't be any break in between. So like nothing but we can go with the flow, right? We can go with the flow, or we can complete by within 6 weeks. So within that 18 hours. Hope
Yes, sir.
clear with this.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, so let's continue. So I think you are already aware of this particular part which we are discussing now. Let's go with this. So then here you can see I have gone with one data, right? So these type of data we will be coming across when you export our data from an online platform. So reports, whatever reports we have, if we export our data to Excel, we may come across like this. This is one scenario where we come across our data in this particular format. Second scenario where we can see if I already have a data, copy it and then paste it in a new sheet, copy and pasting, or else you can go with copy and pasting from one file to another file, right? So when you copy and paste, you will come across like this type of data. So what we need to do, we need to do some basic formatting to this particular data. All right. So basic formatting, what we can do, increasing of this particular column. All right. So increasing of column like this, we will increasing, or else double click to increase the column width based on the content. As part of my demonstration, I have taken about 7 different columns. It's okay. But practically we'll be working more than this. 100, 200 different columns, right? Depend upon work department, right? So for the each and every column manually adjusting, it will take time. We can work out it, it's okay, but it will take some time to cover all that. So instead of that, what we can do, we can directly go with this particular option. In between 1 and A, we can just select this particular rectangle box so that you can see it has selected the entire sheet, right? Double click on any one of the column so that you can see automatically column width has been adjusted, right? So column width has been adjusted. It's okay. Then next, here you can see my data has been recorded in this a report format. I can see, but need to do some more formatting to this. If I want to take a printout of the apart from setting of a page and all, we need to do some basic formatting to this. So what formatting we can do in this? Apart from adjusting the column width, titles. So header part, you can need to go for bold, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just selecting this particular title part. So Control Shift right arrow to select the right side information, right? So we'll be using a universal shortcut key, Control B for bold, right? Control B for bold, or else directly you'll be clicking on this. Control B or on screen B you can press. Or else you can, today let's go with an alternate shortcut key of this bold, Control 2 you can use. Control 2 for bold. Right? Control 2 for bold. Similarly, suppose if I want to make it italic format, we can go with I or Control I for italic, or you can go with an alternate shortcut command, Control 3 for italic. Control 3 for italic. Control 4 for underline. Same on off type. 4, 3, 2, deselect. Selecting, deselect. Control 2. The next, similarly, one more part we can work out here is that, but based on this particular data, because of copy paste, you can see my data date of joining 21st Jan 2001. Whereas here you can see it has given it because of copy paste, because of exporting our data. So different issues may come across, but end of the day, I got in this particular number format instead of date. So what we'll do, we'll increase the column width before converting the number to date. The width will be not sufficient. So what we'll do, we'll increase column width manually first. Initially, I'm just adjusting the column width. Now to select this particular column, To select this particular column, most of the time what I've seen with the participant will be selecting like this to convert this particular date of joining to date format from number to date. So what I've seen directly will be selecting like this and then try to convert to date format. Right. So instead of here, if I go to this particular data, when I scroll down, I have records up to only 75 records are there. But unnecessary, I'm selecting the entire column. So entire column means how many rows I'm selecting. So that's what the rows in Excel we have up to 10,48,576 rows are there. So unnecessary, I'm selecting 10,48,500 rows. I'm unnecessary select. So only for 75 records, I have selected this record rows. So I don't want to select the entire column. I want to select only the records till I have entered my information. So for that, what we can do? Control Shift down arrow is the shortcut key where you can select the data till that's what the column till where we have the records. Okay, now if I want to convert it into date format, so we can easily convert it to date format. But as a human tendency, what we'll do, that the selection is we came to the bottom is okay, but the result to change that, but as part of my requirement, I want to convert it to date format. In other different scenario also. So whatever changes you are doing, you want to see from the starting. The changes whatever we are doing, we'll prefer to see from starting, not from the bottom. Right. So now what I want to do is I want to go from bottom to top with the selection. So how we can move from bottom to top? Control Shift up. If I go with that particular part, we are going to top. But the problem here is the selection has gone. Now I can't convert it to D. Once again, I need to select the column. Right. Control Shift down once again. So if you want to move from bottom to top, any other? With the selection, I want to go to top. Sai, any idea about this?
No, not actually.
Okay. Just physical. Done. But selection is gone. So what we can do is here we can go with control backspace. Control backspace from whatever number you have got. So not only for 75 records, if I have 100, 400, 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh of records also, if I'm selecting that particular column or the entire content also, you can from bottom to top, if you want to go with the selection, control backspace is the shortcut. And then one more option I want here is nothing but suppose if I came across from bottom to top, it's okay. Now if I want to go to bottom now once again. So now I want to navigate from top to bottom to top with selection. How we can? If I do here, if I go like this, you can see it go to the last part. You see, it has gone to the 10 lakhs 40. To navigate within this particular part, from bottom to top to bottom within selection, you can go with control dot. Control dot. You can navigate from top to bottom to top.
Sir, can you pardon this once again? This
Control
one dot one.
backspace to from bottom to top. If you want to go, control backspace is the shortcut key to move from bottom to top. Control backspace where you can see from bottom to top I have gone. And then to navigate within this particular column itself from top to bottom to top, we can go with control dot. Now I want to convert it to date format. So for converting it to date format, you can usually you can directly go to this general and then click on short date. So this is the manual method which I have done. Now if I want to work out with a shortcut command, Control Shift 3 to convert it to date format. Control Shift 3 to convert your data into date format. Done. So my data has been converted to date format. The problem here you can see is, if I go to my data, so my data date format is in a clear date format. But here you can see it has converted to date, but months are in totally alphabetic characters. So I want in a numerical values, right? So how we can convert? So what we can do, we can directly right click on this particular part and then go for format cell, one option, or else we can directly go with control 1, where we can see format cell window, control 1. Format cell window, by default my selection has gone to custom format. Here you can see the format, the type which it has taken, DD, MMM, YY. Right? So DD means 2 characters. Here you can see MMM 3 characters. So 3 characters. Here I want only 2 characters, but December 2 characters. So what I'm doing here is I'm just removing one M from this and YY. So 2 Y's are there. Instead of 2 Y's, I want full-fledged 4 Y's. Let's go with 4 characters. 4 Y's. So like this, you can customize your date format also based on requirement. Just click on OK. You can see automatically it has been converted into date form. Similarly, here you can see towards right side this particular part, basic salary. So basic salary, what I want is I want into this particular form, 18,547, comma style I want. Comma need to be applied. So if I'm just using comma style with a decimal, my width may not be sufficient. So what I'm doing, initially I'm just applying, increasing my width. So there should not be any issue with that particular data. So after that, you can directly select the column, control shift it down. As in just now we have came across, control backspace, right? Control dot if required, if you want, right? So now I want to apply comma style. So I can see here directly on my screen, comma style options. Click on it. That's you can see comma has been applied. Right. If I want to apply comma style with a shortcut command, Control Shift 1. Control Shift 1 to apply comma style. Right. Then next. Suppose if I want, already my data has been formatted in a comma style, I want to make it in normal. I want to remove this comma style. What we can do? So here, if you want, manual method is just take on this and take on general so that comma style all formatting will be removed. Or else you can go with the shortcut command here, Control Shift tilde. So nothing but beside one you can see a negation type of S symbol. So tilde below to your escape key. Right. Comma style. Now I can see almost formatting is done to this particular data. So now what I can, if I want to take a printout, so without applying a borders, to this particular data, Excel data won't look like Excel data, right? So what we'll do, we'll apply borders to this particular data. How we'll apply? So first we need to select the data. Control A, select any one of the cell and then go for Control A. You can see only data part has been selected. Only data part has been selected. So most of the time what I've seen with the participant, they'll be working with like this. Suppose if I'm just selecting outside of my cell and then go for Control A, you can see it has selected entire sheet. So I don't want an entire sheet. Only I want to apply borders for my content only. So we can just select any one of these cell and then go for control A. It select only the content part. Right. I can apply borders. So home tab, borders, all borders. Right. So in this, suppose if I want to go with the shortcut command. So for applying borders, there is no shortcut key, but you can use some hotkeys. So using an alt. So alt combination shortcut keys are called as your hotkeys. So alt combination shortcut keys. So how we can use this? Nothing but alt. Yes. H for home tab, B for borders, and A for all borders. Similarly, if I want to remove borders, Alt, H, B for borders, N for no borders. So this is the combination we can. Instead of going with the control key, you can use this Alt combination shortcut keys. So most of the time, what I have seen with the participant, like they will be remembering these particular shortcut keys, Alt related. So Alt is good. Everyone can learn. If I'm using regularly, we can remember these type of shortcut keys like filter, applying filter, pivot table, Alt combination we can use. Some of the Alt shortcuts are there where still last like the previous version commands are also still working. Alt combination. Right. So if you want to go with only this particular related, you can use this particular alt combination and now work out with this. All right. So now borders have been applied. Now let's take one more example here. So I'm just taking one example. It's like Ruchika Shirao. So this particular person has some issues. Like suppose as this is a that's what employee details from an account department, this particular file has been moved for salary related statement has been done, right? So as in that but final person or before final person, so I've identified this particular person. She has left the organization recently. Why it has been processed for salary, right? So NOC has not been taken and all different back end work need to be done. After completing all that particular stuff, then only salary will be released. So these particular issues are there, some XYZ issues. One of the issue I have taken this. So other different issues are there. So I have pointed out with this particular color. Or else we can point out with the one of the topic like this, striking it off. Right. So striking off that particular name or the entire row of that particular person, what you can do, control 5 to strike off. Yeah, same. Control 5. Strike off. Any doubts till now, whatever we have discussed? Control shift the right. So sir, you can see my selection has started here and ended up here. That's it. So from left to right to left is there is no content part. So mostly we'll be working with thousands of records. So this shortcut is there. Right now, any questions? Any queries? Till now, whatever we have discussed. Sai, from your end, any queries?
No, I'm good. It's fine.
Okay. So now, so we have done this basic with the formatting part. We have.
Sir, previous to this strike, you have showed the color, right? Ruchika Sarawat. So what did you use for the color shortcut key?
No shortcut, I applied manually. If you want to apply the same text color like this, suppose if I'm just selecting this, you can go with Alt H FC. And then manually you need to select like this arrow by using arrow command. but the strike through option where we can see that particular strike through the shortcut key I have applied, it's okay. Where we can see that particular command action, right? So for every shortcut key, we have the option where it has been applied. But I want to know the strike through option where I have applied, that but where that particular command is available. So here you can see the home tab within this particular font group, you can see a small dot symbol, right? So this is called as your dialog launcher, where we can see all hidden commands in this. So these are the commands regularly used. Some of the hidden commands are available. If you want to see that particular hidden command, you can just click on this. In that, the font, color, and all is there, and also the option which I have used as a shortcut. Strike. Yes. If you are familiar with this type of command, the hidden command, that will be a positive point for us, added advantage, which no one knows we are aware, right? So this command, suppose a group of 10 members, a team of 10 members are there. I've directly used control 5. So they are not aware of this. So from where you have got this option, right? So these are some, even in an interview point also, we'll be getting some hidden type of questions, right? So one of the topic that meant for interview point of view, you come across what if analysis. What do you mean by what if analysis, right? What are the commands available in what if analysis? So mostly that, but when you suppose if I'm going for an interview, so I will just ask to the colleagues, those who are already working in the organization or other different organization experienced candidate. So I'm going for an interview, some XYZ position, data analysis, or an I came across for interview, they will be asking for advanced Excel. So they have told me to just brush up your advanced Excel tip, right? So suggestion I'll be getting, like, try to work out with VLOOKUP, pivot table, right? Conditional formatting. These are little bit stuff they will be doing. We'll be familiar with within 2 to 3 days or 1 week of time. We'll be practicing on that only. End of the day, they'll be asking about the simple shortcut keys that we are not able, right? Shortcut keys or the sub commands which we have not heard from the starting also, right? Like example, what if analysis in that goal scene. What do you mean by goal scene? For what purpose will use goal scene? For what purpose scenario managers use for? Right. So these are some of the questions where we won't heard also that type of questions will come across in an interview, because even HR also knows you will be prepared with HLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, pivot table and all. Right. They want the concerned person that but those who have stuff with master in Excel type. So there they will be asking some hidden type of questions. If we are familiar with that, that will be an added advantages for us. All right. So now we will be discussing these type of hidden options also in coming classes. So this is about nothing but the part which we want. Now let's take an example. I came across one point. Let's take, I have taken one data part, control C copy. And next let's take it to this particular part, control V. If I want to delete this particular data, if I want to delete this particular content. So what we'll do, what I have seen with most of the participants, will be selecting like this column and then simple click delete. Even if I'm selecting like this also, you can see my content has been deleted, not the borders part. Right? I want to delete with the border. Control minus, it's okay, right? But even if you have a data auto, control minus we can do. What if, let's take an example. Now, can I delete control minus? Can I use control minus here? Can I use control minus here? I want to delete only this particular part, but if I go with control minus, this particular part will also be deleted. Right. So for that, what we can do? Select and simple option on screen you can use. There is no shortcut key, but if you want, you can go with Alt combination. Alt H Fi or not Fi E. E for this. E and then clear all A. That's Alt H E A. Alt H E A. To delete with the border content also. Right? Most of the time, if we go with the delete, borders will remain as it is. Right? If you come across, suppose if I'm without knowing of that particular format part, I've just deleted the content. If I want to remove the borders, we can go from here, no border. This is one of the shortcut key, or else you can directly go with a keyboard shortcut key, Control Shift underscore to remove borders. Control Shift underscore. That. So hope we have learned something new till now.
Sir, I have one doubt here.
Yes.
Sir, in the previous table, when you have did a shortcut key control plus shift underscore, so the data and borders both are removed, or only the border is removed
Only
after deleting data?
the shortcut key is only for deleting borders, removing borders, not for the content part. If I go with Control Shift underscore, you can see only borders will be removed.
Okay, sir.
All right. Now, so let's take one more exercise example. So here you can see I've gone with actually I've prepared one format for that, but getting the details of lower staff, or I've prepared to get the details of ground staff related, a survey related, or any other thing within the staff group wise detail, uh, team members details I want. So I've prepared one format, right? And let's take an example. I'm working in a head office. I want the details. One of my higher official asked all the details of branches wise, all employee details. Higher official asked me. So my work, I will be sharing one format. So orally, if I tell all, please share your details, please, different format will be getting. So what I have done in a systematic order, I have prepared one format, right? So name, serial number, name, designation, section, in which section they are working, for which project they are working, right? Different title wise I have already segregated, right? And created a format. So later, after getting all the details, my regular work nothing but is adding these two cells as one cell. Adding these two cells as one cell. Ruchika Sirawat manager as one cell. Right? In some scenario, I may be coming across. So what I have done is, instead of taking the details and manually doing that particular stuff, what I have prepared is all related columns I have not taken. My requirement is this: name and designation in one cell. No need to go for other different columns. So my requirement, like example, Anil Kumar. This is my actual requirement, right? But every person has no same perception, right? So different persons has their own perception, right? So what happened at what some person may understand based on this title, it's okay. But in some scenarios, what happened? So from branch office persons, they will be thinking as we are one of the expert person, head office person doesn't know anything. So head office, they are just by experience, they are directly gone to, they have been posted to head office. Otherwise, if you take a round of interview and all, I am the expert person compared to him. So these type of mentalities will be there in the branches wise, right, center wise. So what a second person has understood and he has tried to do this is within a cell he has gone to the next line, alt enter. And he has shared in this particular format only all staff details, not only one branch. These type of data I came across multiple branch persons, not only one person. So multiple persons like this. Right. But nothing but if after getting this type of data, same that, but my work is to communicate the requirement, and then once I reach that particular file, I will segregate all copy paste in one sheet and then send the same file to the concerned person. So concerned person, I have shared the same file to the concerned person. He has came across that, but he has called me and then asked me a simple question. If I have these type of data, can I do filter with this? How many managers are there? Can I know how many managers are there using different commands? Right? Suppose if I do filter, you can see it won't show you, right, separate filter that but managers. So this is not the stuff which I was expecting. I want both. So nothing but some of answers which I've seen, sir, increase the width, automatically will adjust. So it won't adjust if I'm breaking the line. Right. So what I want in this particular format, or else best way, if you get these type of data, go to this particular format and give me the report. A simple answer I got from the higher official is, you got in this particular way, it's okay. Now what you can do now is convert the data in this particular format, right? Because last moment each and every cell you can't work out. So try to work out in these two columns. So if I'm an experienced person, if I'm working in an office and an experienced person, straight away when I come outside, directly I will call to the concerned person, branch person, and immediately tell that sir is very serious about the report which you have said. I want in this particular format within an half an hour, which is very important. Make it as urgent, right? An important part in a prior basis, compulsory within half an hour. I need this particular report. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. But I need within an hour. If I'm a fresher, like within 6 months of work, I can't directly call like that to the branch person, branch managers or higher official. So what I will do manually, I will do like this. Each and every cell I will doing manual work. The same work now, right? So if I want to do in this two type, like the two column part, what step I can do? Any idea? If I want to split, if this type of data I have came across and I want to split it into two columns, what step I can do? Yes, sir. Any idea? Sai. End of the day, I got this particular
Can we
data. I want
Can
to
we
convert
use
into this
trim formula for this?
trim formula. So trim formula, what it does, it removes the spaces only. You can see it has clubbed
Okay.
as one cell.
Okay.
Can we convert into like text to columns? We
Yes.
have.
Right, super. So I can go for text to column option. One of the option available in data tab called as text to columns. Right. So here you can see to convert your selected text to columns. So first step I'm going with delimited next. To convert, you can see to convert that particular text to columns, I can see only the name here, no, not the designation. Have I used any tab? No. Have I used any semicolon? No. Comma? No. Space? I've used. If I go with the space, you can see it is splitting within the first name, last name type. I want to split column, that what the name and designation into two columns. The option is right, but here we need to go with to the last option called as others. Others, what we can do, we can use one shortcut command. So what shortcut command we can use is Control J. Control J. Justify type. So and we can't see any what shortcut key have applied here. Shortcut keys have been applied, but here we can't see that. Is any visible? We can't see anything there. Just click on finish. That's that. Like this, if we come across this type of data, we can work out like this. Or we can work out with some formulas also. The formulas will come across in the coming sessions. So with the formula also, we can split like this. Next. Done with this? Any queries? All right. So this is about the formatting related concept for today. Let me.
Sir, do we have any shortcut key for this? Instead of going to text to column, data, text to column.
We can go with the formula, but no shortcut.
Okay.
All right. So next will be what topics will be working. If I join for advanced Excel, what topics will be learning? What is the course content? Just blindly we came across advanced Excel and then try to join. But let us know what topics will be discussed. All right. Just a minute. Let me share you my screen. So topics will be learning nothing but advanced Excel course content. First, we'll understand the basics. So because as I just now initially I was told that when we go with an advanced, most of the basic terminologies students are now not aware. So we'll plan to work out some basic stuff starting, right? Those who are not aware of basics also, they can work out with this basic. So end of the day, it's not advanced Excel, it's a basic to advanced, I can tell. Basic to advanced. So first few days, like first to 4 to 5 days, we'll go some basic concepts, right? So like introduction towards Excel, right? History, terminology, spreadsheet, version related, and then we'll go with basics of Excel like cut, copy, paste, copy as pictures, right? Font bordering, applying of borders and all, conditional formatting, alignments, right? Data types, groups related the command. Today we have seen some of the group options like converting general format, number format, right? Currency format, this particular format we'll see. Later we'll come across advanced. After 3 4 days, we go to direct advanced where we'll see formulas. So what is formula in Excel? How to start writing a formula instead of butty. Like most of the time I have seen, if we come across with this type of data, just go to select the data, then next we'll get a result. But why we are selecting that particular column or this, why we are writing a number as 2 or 3 or 4 in our formula, most of us not aware. right? So we'll see, we'll come across this. Why we'll be writing a formula, how to write a formula, what are terminology used in a formula, all stuff we'll be seeing in this. And then we'll see, we'll go with cell reference, formulas, different type of formulas we'll be working out. And then reports, preparing of reports, we'll see, right? Filter, advanced filter, slices, what are the new updations are there? We'll see all this particular stuff. Data validation, name range, auditing, what if analysis, which I have to. That's what this is called as your forecast. What if analysis? What do you mean by what if analysis? In that, what is scenario manager? Grouping outlines. Do you know about outlines? The terminology may not be aware, but we'll come across all this. Right? Preparing of pivot table, the next restricting part, and then printing part, charts, right? Dashboards, all stuff can be done in this. To complete this will take around 22 days or else 1 or 2 days here and there will. Right, this is about your content part. Any queries in this? Yes. Or real time of project like preparing of a dashboards. So data will be there, and then you can just after completion of this particular training part, you can write out that particular project for practice purpose. So that particular project word can't be submit to a office that in a resume, in a profile, we can't add as it's a real time project. I've done this. It's for practice purpose project work.
Sir, I have one doubt here.
Yeah.
Sir, will you share this session video with us so that while practicing, if we get any doubt, we
Yeah.
can refer to that?
Good question. Let me for that let me share you link. Let me share with you one link in chat box. I'm sharing one link in chat box. It's a registration form. You can just fill that particular registration form for getting access for this recording. So I'll be sharing this particular recording in the YouTube. Right. For that, I need some details like email ID. All this I will from offline. I will take individually. Online, you can just submit this particular details. We'll be sharing it by tomorrow. This report. Any doubts, Sai, from your end? Any queries
No, no, sure, it's
related
fine.
to training part?
It's fine. Yeah,
No queries.
no query.
Offline, any queries? Okay. Let's go with one more point here. Let's discuss one more point. It's already done. Anyone idea about most of our all aware of the topic name called as charts. So what do you mean by chart? We are already aware. So chart is that considered from a data pictorial format. If you want to show, I can directly show your data in a pictorial format. Right. So instead of going with this particular part, suppose based on the projects like example, if I have a values. So we have one more topic name called as Sparklines. So Sparkline charts is okay. Normal chart we can based on your data. I can prepare a chart. So we have one more topic has been implemented from Microsoft called as Sparklines. So Sparklines management within a cell, it will show you a chart within a cell. So cell wise, suppose this particular details I want to see in a chart within a cell wise. So cell wise, what we can do, we can directly go to insert tab, and here you can see Sparklines. So Sparklines, let's take an example. I want to go with the column chart. Just click on it. So okay, what you can select the data. So this is my data, and the
Excuse
location
me, sir.
range where you want to place your charts.
Sir,
Sorry.
Sir, not able to see your presentation.
Yeah, sorry, I missed out that.
yeah.
So I have gone with what data, right? So now I want to show, suppose mostly what we can do, suppose if you want to go with the chart, we'll just select the data and try to prepare a chart. You can see, we can prepare a chart. So instead of this particular chart, overall chart, I want to show individual month-wise sales related using a chart in the cell, within a cell. So what I can do, I'm directly going to insert tab. Here you can see an option name called as Sparklines. Sparklines, I am then going with the column chart. So column chart first range. So range is that what this is my range. I want to prepare based on this particular data, and individually choose where you want the sparklines to be placed. I want to show my sparklines in this particular area. That's it, done. You can see automatically my chart has been created. Within a cell, I have placed the chart, right? So for analysis purpose, this is very important, right? So here you can use this line chart also. For this particular line chart, you can use markers. What is starting point and ending point? Suppose if I do any changes, individual row wise, you can see the charts. It's called as sparkles. Right. So this is about so for today's basic part of introduction part of Excel. So hope we have learned something new in this particular session. Right. So looking forward for other different stuff in Excel. We can work out from next week. Right. So other queries, if you have, you can directly go to for other details, other courses related details, you can contact our front office team. On this particular number for further details. All right. So next week we will be starting with the advanced Excel from 11 to 2. 11 to 2 p.m. From starting, as I had mentioned, from starting, what is Excel from basic to advanced. So we'll be having both physical as well as online. Right? Those who want to join physical, they can join. Yes, Afsar, you can join from next Sunday physically. Afsar,
Yeah, yes, sir.
right? You can visit physically.
Okay, sir. I'll try. If not, I'll be joining from home
I'm
itself.
expecting you to for physical only.
Sir?
I'm expecting you physical only because you are nearby to our institute.
Yes, yes.
All right. All right. Then, thank you all. We'll wind up for today with this particular stuff. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.